Welcome to the Weekly Growl, where bold conversations meet good coffee. Every Tuesday night, Bayou goes live to talk men's grooming, mental health, coffee, culture, and the gear that actually matters. No fluff, no filters, just real talk. This is the show that keeps it raw, bold, and unapologetic. So grab your mug, let's growl.
Comment ça va, mes amis? And welcome to the Weekly Growl. Forgive me if I'm looking a little spacey here. I moved my camera and, I'm working on stuff. Everything is a work in progress, or so it seems. And my camera's up there and I'm looking at the screen down here. So forgive me if I look a little weird. Because, I always look a little weird, but I look weirder because my camera's up so much higher right now. All part of the moving process. But bear with me, it will be okay. And let's see. All right, we already got my homie, Mr. Michael Romy, in the audience watching. What's up, my brother? Hope you enjoy your soap in good health, my friend. Yeah, Romy was one of the giveaway winners. And yes, I actually got the prizes that bailed out. Finally. Oh, man. And I have, okay, that's better. I could hear my replay playing in my ears. So, yep, it says, just sent you DM on it to see if you're awake. Okay. And let's see, we also have Mr. Kevin Pitts from Wood Pit Candle, our good friend and amigo and comrade and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, thanks for popping in, brother. You going to eat dinner, I know, but you'll be back. I know you'll be back. You better be back. Anyway, I tried to do some new stuff tonight, and it didn't work. So, yeah. Hey, I even have a Stream Elements bot running tonight. Interesting. I was not aware, but yeah, I tried to go back to my other setup, and it was not wanting to play nice, shall we say? So, it was just I went with Old Faithful here. Using Restream, and yeah, it's oh yeah, gonna hit that like button on the way out. And if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit it. Like, share, subscribe, blah 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 blah, and all that. And yeah, Romy, Wood Pit is absolute fire. Wish I'd have known about them earlier. Well, Michael, now that you know about them, the price is a little lower now. It's an easier price point. So you could afford more. What's happening, Bearded Ninja? What's going on, my brother? I appreciate you stopping by. That's the shout out going to my peoples over in the TikTok land, as I am broadcasting on all three platforms right now. The Sims 4, okay. The Sims 4 is the very last game that I streamed on Twitch. Now, why it's still stuck on that, I don't know. I have to go in and readjust the titles and stuff. And I didn't do it on here. I did it on OBS, and I couldn't use OBS because I don't know why I couldn't use OBS. Okay, I'm not going to lie to anybody. I don't know why it didn't want to work. We'll just say that and leave it at that. It wouldn't let me go live stream. So, and I also see that my on TikTok, my phone is freaking out. My backup phone is freaking out. But on TikTok, it's showing me as Bayou Unscripted, which is, my normal pop-up lives, which I was supposed to do one today, but it just didn't quite happen. And yeah, and then of course, hey, we got my beautiful wife, Moonbeam's Mania. Yeah, hey guys, and this is Carla's wife. But yeah, book buyer, the bookkeeper. Yeah, I anytime I do live streaming, there's a lot of backup work that goes into it that I forget to do. So, I sometimes it's the information isn't necessarily the most up to date. And hey, what's everybody drinking tonight? I am having, of course, drum roll, fruit punch. But all the time. But anyway, yeah. Went had a very nice meal over at the local El Paso restaurant. It's Taco Tuesday, folks. If you know, you know. And yeah, I had 8 tacos. Who said that? No. Yeah, yeah. And my wife is drinking Poisson, red number 40. Yep. Homebrew Irish Stout. Oh wow. Homebrew as in that's the name the brand, or is that you brewed it at home? Hmm. Inquiring minds want to know. But yeah, we went hey, what's up, Zoe Henry? What's going on, brother? Thank you for popping in. Yeah, we went tonight's the last night, Ziggy with it. My brother is here, and we went to Taco Tuesday, and yeah, I had one of each, and then I had 2 more, and the 2 more that didn't taste quite as good though, because my first 6 were soft tacos, and then my last 2 was hard tacos, and I don't know, they just didn't quite taste the same. I don't know what's up with that. Okay, Romy, so you brew your own beer. That's pretty cool, man. I've never tried to do that. Well, not yet anyway. Give me time. But yeah, oh, I see what's wrong with my screen. Yeah, I'm adjusting things even while we speak. Aha. There we go. Now that should probably make things look more better in my opinion. Or worse, I don't know. Hmm, we'll find out soon enough, but yeah, when I say I had one of each, okay, so they do um, the tacos. They have grilled chicken, shredded chicken, steak, ground beef, carnitas, which is pork, and beans. That was the first round, all of those soft tacos. Then for the second round, I had a grilled chicken and shredded chicken, both of those hard tacos. And I don't know, just it didn't taste the same. I don't know why it didn't, but it wasn't the same. It didn't taste as good in my opinion. So I don't know what's up with that. But all in all, it was still delicious. And then of course we went have some frozen custard from Freddy's, which is right by here. And we'll be moving away, but we won't be moving that far away. When we move, we'll still be in the neighborhood. So anyway, tonight I was supposed to have a guest on who obviously didn't get back in touch with me. He's somebody I met on TikTok, and he's the cat whisperer, in my opinion. This guy, he popped in on one of my lives last week, and he knows everything there is to know about cats and then some. And I found it rather fascinating. I was hoping he could join us tonight, but unfortunately, he did not. And then, of course, also, I did not work very hard in attempting to secure my guest co-host tonight. Therefore, I do not have a guest co-host tonight. So I'm kind of, well, everything is done pretty much on the fly. Just like my description on TikTok tonight says it's Bayou unscripted. Well, the Weekly Growl is pretty much unscripted also. So, yeah. So I'm just kind of it's unscripted and kind of winging it, but I did get some tips, some talking points even uh from one of the AI services, and the really sad part about it is I don't like any of these things that it wants to talk about. It wants to talk about boring stuff. So that's why I'm not going to use that. But I can talk about my line of merchandise that I have available now. Uh, you can find the link in my link tree. But yeah, I've got some merchandise, and now, granted, this what I'm about to show you is something our good friend Mr. J, the veteran tinker, or the professional tinker, or the amateur tinker, one of our friends over on TikTok, created for me, and I know he's not here watching right now, so he can't. Hopefully, he'll see it on the replay squad. I'm trying to see. Yes, it is behind me. I just got to see where behind me. This is not the actual product. In fact, this isn't the product. And what did I do here? Oh, gosh. I accidentally turned my camera off. Okay. I thought that was my big tumbler, but it's not. It's my wife's. So I don't know where my tumbler is, but what I wanted to tell everyone about is in my Bayou lifestyle shop, I now have some t-shirts and coffee mugs and tumblers for, drum roll, please. And gosh, I wish I could show you a picture of it, but I don't have it handy. For Dagan's Closet Coffee Club. I had one of the services create a logo, and it is now in my shop. In fact, I will show you. Let's see if if the camera can pick this up pretty good. Where is the camera? The camera's up here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there you go. Yes, going to be doing shirts, mugs, tumblers, aprons, hoodies, all sorts of fun things. So, that is my little tribute to my good friend, Mr. BGG Dagan. Love you, Dagan. I'm sure you're watching this on the replay squad. So I'm going to rattle on a little bit, but I'm not going to rattle on as much as I usually do. And that's just because I don't have nearly as much to rattle on about tonight. At least I don't think I do. Other than we're getting one step closer to being able to move out. We're still not officially official on the new apartment. We're tentatively there, but we still are waiting. Now they're waiting for a background check that they said could take 48 hours to 5 days. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they're using Inspector Gadget to do this background check. I don't know. But okay, this is what I was looking for. I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. Don't know how much of it I can share, or for how long I can share it. Let's put it that way. Because there we go. Boom. And share this right quick, and boom, there it is. You see it, now you see it, and now you don't. Or do you? Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Yeah.
Dang it, Bobby.
All right. I can't figure out how to turn it off now. All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I can't get it off the screen. Huh. Hide. Okay. There we go. That's better. Yeah, it stayed on the screen entirely too long, in my opinion. Hopefully, I won't get slapped for doing that over on the TT. Yes, thank you, Romy. Thank you. It is kind of cool. Oh, okay, I see that up there. All right. Okay, yeah. Utilizing all these things that obviously I don't really know how to utilize too much. And Alley Cat Beard Company, yes, they are back. And now that they are back, I'm finally using some beard oil from Retro Beards. No, I'm sorry. Retro Beards is what I'm about to move on to next. Right now, I'm using Dad Beards. Hey, you never know. Another 6 months, I might be wearing some Alley Cat. You never know. It could happen. But yeah, what's going on, G? Glad you could hop in and check us out. Hey, if anybody in the audience would like to come up here and join me, I'm gonna post the link right here in the chat as soon as I figure out how. Okay, yeah, gotta copy the link. But if anybody wants to come sit in and masquerade as a co-host, hey, you're more than welcome to do so. Now, oh wait, I can do it right there. Yeah. Well, pasting a link over there on the TT is not actually a link. But or maybe it is. I don't know. No, it's not. Okay. Anyway. All right. Well, gee, next time, I would love to have you on as a guest or as a guest co-host, even, or whichever the case may be. Would like to do that. We could pass a good time, you know, as we say here in Cajun country. We pass a good time, yeah, Sha. But as I was saying, we're getting closer and closer to getting out of here. Our final day in this particular apartment is May 19th. We have to be completely and totally out of the premises. Hey, Tina, how you doing, babe? We got May 19th, and now the crazy thing about it is our official move-in date at the new apartment is April 30th. So we're going to be in 2 hotels at the same time. And hello, my dear Hailstorm. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Aaron and Haley here. Watch. That's my son and my daughter-in-law. Thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate you popping in. And yeah, we're going to be theoretically residing in 2 different addresses, and realistically paying electricity on 2 different addresses, paying rent on 2 different addresses. So yeah, fun times. What can I say? As if I didn't have enough bills already. Ooh, man. But yeah, this too shall pass. It'll be okay sooner or later, I hope. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. It will be nice to it's going to be a new adventure as I see it. And I'm also going to have a bigger desk, a real desk, you know, that has drawers and stuff, so I can put my stuff on it so it doesn't sit here on my desk. And may or may not drill a hole in the desk to mount a tripod. Don't know yet, but all sorts of fun things. I will have. I'm not saying that the room. I will have more room in the room, but I'll have more room at my desk because the desk is probably almost twice the size of this one. I just haven't measured the height. And that's what I'm concerned about is the height because sitting in this chair, I'm sitting in a chair right now that is the at the lowest setting. And I'm 6 foot even. I don't claim to have overly long legs, but I do have legs. And what the heck? Okay. And whenever I get up from this chair, from the desk, I have to sit at the very lowest setting for my legs to be able to fit under the desk because I added on a little pull-out tray thingy for my keyboard. So yeah, that's all groovy cool. So I got to sit all the way down, and when I get up, my legs are sore from sitting so low. So hopefully I'll be able to sit a little higher, and that will work for me. I'm hoping anyway. And looking forward to everything. We're not going to be very far down the road. I think we're probably going to be. I haven't looked at the map yet, but or actually, I should say GPS to actually see how far we are. But I want to say it's like less than a mile from here, so it's not far at all. So I am looking forward. And purple and gold. Oh, that's my buddy Sean from Scott, Louisiana. And hey, what's up, Mark? Glad you could pop in. Yeah, purple and gold Sean, new friend I made over on the TT, and he's right down the road in Scott, Louisiana, not far from here. So one of my friends and neighbors, literally. And yeah, as I was saying, I hadn't looked it up on the GPS, but it's not a very far move, and still going to be centrally located for the most part. We're going to probably be like however far it is from here, a mile or two from here. That'll make it a mile or two farther away from the big box store, Costco, and Aldi. That's the two places we shop the most, and then we get our groceries delivered from small wart, so it doesn't really matter where we live because we typically get them delivered. And now the patio is smaller, much smaller than what we have over here, and unfortunately, they do not have any kind of fence around the patio, which is good and it's bad. It's good in the fact that our little patio at the new place, it faces the parking lot, well, our side of the parking. So we will be able to utilize the patio door or doors. I don't remember if it's one or two doors, but we'll be able to utilize that entrance when we move in, bringing the furniture and stuff in. So that will be cool. And I'm already pricing it on in the shop outdoor curtains because I'm told that, yeah, we can put up tasteful outdoor curtains and, put it on the shower curtain rods or something like that, stuff that doesn't have to be drilled in or anything like that. So we'll probably, when we have the spare change, we'll be ordering that and then be able to put up some curtains for when the wife and I want to go drink coffee outside in the mornings. We'll be able to do that and still maintain a little bit of privacy. And yeah, Romy, you referred to the small for she laughed, but she knew what you were talking about. Yep. Sad but true, my friend. Sad but true. But anyway, oh, and I'm also looking forward to this apartment comes with a washer and dryer, and it's fairly new units, some front loads. Uh, Granted, for what I paid for our washer and dryer, they're both free. I got my money's worth, but the dryer, we have to run what, about 2 to 3 cycles on the dryer to get our clothes dry. Heating elements going out. Oh, Purple and Gold, Sean saying, drink that mellow joy. Yeah, that's what we drank, that mellow joy, Shy. And here is a very interesting fact that I learned probably this past week. In fact, let me look it up because I would like to read it to you. Or, well, I'd like to catch on the finer points of this because it's something that I did not know. And it's a common misconception, apparently, around here in South Louisiana, talking about Mellow Joy coffee and community coffee, because there are some folks who think, well, I was one of them, that Mellow Joy is owned by community, and that actually is not the case. I'm looking to see if I can find where I asked about it, because I asked about it on one of these AI services. Here we go. Yes, Community Coffee does not own Mellow Joy Coffee. They're actually long-standing competitors in Louisiana coffee market with very different ownership histories. Community Coffee is based in Baton Rouge. It has been owned and operated by the Siraj family since it was founded in 1919. It remains the largest family-owned retail coffee brand in America. Interesting. Now, Mellow Joy Coffee is based in Lafayette, right here where I live. Mellow Joy was founded in 1936. While it was a major regional player for decades, it actually went off the market for a period before being revived in 2000 by a group of local investors, including the Gregory family. Don't know who the Gregory family is, but it is currently operated as an independent entity by Mellow Joy Coffee, Inc. The confusion stems from the fact that both the iconic Louisiana brands that sit side by side on grocery shelves across the state, but they have always remained separate companies. So something that I did not know, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people in Louisiana who didn't know that as well. And I prefer Mellow Joy. Now, I'm going to catch some hate from that, I'm sure, but I prefer it over Community. Community, I find, is rather bitter, no matter how you serve it. But I guess it also depends on the roast. And Bearded Ninja wants to know, how was Bayou's day? Well, Bayou's day started early, my friend. Bayou's day started this morning at first alarm went off at 5:15, and then Sean, you thought it was the same family? Nope, it's not. My day started, the first alarm went off at 5:15, and then snooze goes off in 9-minute intervals. So at 9 minutes to 6, 5:51, that's when I decided to get up and throw on some clothes, because my ride got here at 10 after 6 to go to the men's breakfast Bible study I attend at our church every Tuesday morning. And went to that. We finished up this a study in the minor prophets, and we'll be starting a new study next week. But did that this morning. Oh, and Ricky's wife, Honey, made these fig muffins. Oh. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, well, you're really, really seriously missing out. That's all I can say about that. It was, yeah. Mais ça c'est bon. Ouais, ça c'est bon. And then I came home and didn't get a whole lot accomplished today because I've just been really tired lately. I sleep at night and then I sleep again in the day. I don't know what's up with that. And my wife thinks it's being caused by this new supplement that I'm trying out that I got a free sample of it, and it's called Happy Saffron Plus, and it's supposed to help with your moods and your energy and this and that and the other thing. And uh, you know, be honest with you, I don't really notice differences with stuff like that. Uh, but that's why I ask people who live with me and or around me if they noticed anything, because I don't notice it. I feel like I'm me 24/7, 365, but sometimes me is a real asshole. Sometimes me is real sweet. Sometimes it's a mix of different attitudes and emotions and whatnot. So I just take it all in as being me, but I don't notice the subtleties that may or may not change. So yeah, I'm now that the same company wants to send me a sample, or they make it sound like they're going to send me a sample of some other supplement, but I don't remember what it is. I also don't remember what it does. I just know it's the same company, Dr. Amen, Brain Health or something other. It's for the brain, and since I have a crater missing from my brain, I'm always looking for any and every little bit of extra help I can get. And yes, my crater is still there. Actually, I'm sorry, not a crater, it's a cavity, is what it's now being called on the MRI reports. I did my annual MRI, 2 weeks ago, and got back the results, and my brain is stable, and there are no signs of tumor regrowth or anything. So celebrate that, nothing's growing back. I didn't think anything would, but I didn't know for sure. And this October will make it 11 years. October 13th of 2015 was when I went under the knife, and have never been quite the same. But oh, thank you for sending me the roses, Tina. Thank you. But yeah, that's something worth celebrating. Yeah, thank you, Romilly. Thank you, and thank you, Shad. I don't know what she meant by that, but sometimes my wife and autocorrect get into fights. Okay, thank you, God. Yes, thank you, God. Yes. So that's how that portion of my health is doing. Still a few months away from doing blood work again to see what my A1C is, but it should be normal. My diabetes has pretty much been kept in check. It's getting better and better, thanks to Manjaro. And I don't even know if I could say that. I may have to say thanks to, and that's highly probable, but I don't know. But it is definitely a wonder for me, because it's helped to lower my insulin intake that I have to maintain each day to maintain proper glucose levels in my body, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I'm not one of those people that are taking it for weight loss. I'm taking it for diabetes, and it's working for me very well. Now, the reason I'm losing weight is because of intermittent fasting, or as I prefer to so affectionately call it, intermittent starving, because my wife is over here starving me. Can't y'all tell? Look at how much I've shriveled up. Just heck, in the last 15 minutes, I've probably lost 4 pounds. Happen? But yeah, that's what's been helping, and I feel really good about the weight that I've lost because it hasn't been very much, and it's been very slow in the process. Because typically, you lose weight fast, typically you gain it back just as quickly, if not quicker. And since I'm losing this slow, hopefully I won't gain it back. Uh, I'm able to move a little better and get around more and so on and so forth. So it's helping all the way around. But yeah, that's what be's going on right here, right now. For those of you folks who aren't in Louisiana, and that's pretty much everybody watching this stream except for one or two. This weekend is the Festival International de Louisiane over in downtown Lafayette. It's the Festival International, and they have bands and vendors and booths and all kind of stuff from all over the world, hence the International Festival. And Moonbeam wants to go walk around at the festival. I'm not looking too forward to walking around, especially with crowds of people, because, I'm just, I don't care for crowds, but she wants to go walk around and check stuff out and do some videoing, to make some content, possibly some live streaming. Don't know. All right. Now, what you talking about, Romy? Friends with a guy that went from 320 down to 1 and gained it all back in some. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's got to suck. And she wants me to tell you about the singers and the bands. Well, I thought that I did. Yeah, they're from all over the world. I don't know that every country is represented at the festival, but a bunch of them are. And if you like all sorts of musical genres, it's a cool place to go check them out. But for those of you who are interested, look it up online, but don't come for this year because you're not going to find a place to stay, first and foremost. Secondly, it's a little too late. Well, it's never too late, but those of you who know me well enough, oops, didn't mean to, and that is not how you spell Fedodo, but yeah, it's yeah, Fedodo is not spelled anything like it sounds. But anyway, good streaming materials, yes. And a huge Cajun Fedodo in the streets. Fedodo is a street dance, basically. That's not the literal translation, but yeah. And then there's all sorts of food. That's the whole reason to go to the festival. It's for the food because it's cuisine from all over the world being served there, and pretty good eating there. And I'm not a little boy, so I might actually know my way around food. Because, just like old Mix-a-Lot used to say, red beans and rice didn't miss me. But anywho, we got that going on this weekend, and you may see me live. You may not see me live. I don't know. You may see some videos. You may not see some videos. Heck, I really don't know. In a perfect world, I'm going to go out there to the festival, and I'm going to go live for a little while. And then I'm also going to capture some footage that I will show next week on the Weekly Growl. In a perfect world. Now, do we live in a perfect world? Not often, but hey, sometimes it does happen. What am I looking for? Oh, yeah, I'm looking for that doohickey. Yeah, because, really and truly.
It might happen. Yeah, and monkeys might fly out of my butt.
Exactly. Well, thank you, Michael. I try my best, but
just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
Yeah.
Dang it, Bobby.
Love my Hank Hill sound effects. I try to download a voice changer that would make me sound more like him because I have a song that I did a parody of that I think it would be really cool for Hank Hill to sing. And the song is called Propane. And it's a parody of an old Eric Clapton song. And I'll just leave it there because I probably can't say the name of the song due to the ears that are listening. But when I get done,
I'm about to go down to Taco Bell and give me a blast.
yeah, that's right. In case you were wondering, did anybody's mouth start watering like Pavlovian dogs? That's not, I'm pretty sure that's not the bell that Pavlov rang, but you know, it worked for the dogs. I'm sure it'll work for human beings even today. But yeah, that's pretty much my update for the week. Other than, well, I can't really think of anything else to tell you guys about. Just that, you know, like I said, I'm trying to wrap things up. We're trying to tie up loose ends here and get ready for the move. And I'm more than likely going to be going back to utilizing my old streaming tools that I was using before Restream. But obviously, I'm going to have to do some test runs before the real thing because I was going to try, you know, sight unseen tonight, and it wouldn't let me go live. So I said to heck with it and had this backup ready to go. And it's not going to be really, I don't think as an audience you will notice much, if any, difference. But it can simplify things a little bit for me, allegedly. Yes, thank you, Tina. You have a great night too. Yeah, that was Tina from my my agency. Yes, I am part of the Metamorphosis Creator Agency, content creator agency, something like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm part of an agency, and it's pretty cool. It's some old friends from Flip. Not all of them, but quite a few. So it's cool because we know each other. Now it's kind of like how when I living on my own planet. Yeah, it's kind of lonely, but hey, at least everybody here knows me and they're real nice. That and me living under a rock because it's a very pretty rock. But yeah. So anyway, I've been yammering on for over 43 minutes now. And you know,
Just when I think you've said the stupidest thing ever, you keep talking.
yep, and I just keep talking, don't I? But yeah, if you folks in the audience don't have any questions or anything you'd like to discuss or whatnot, I guess I'm going to wind this down because I got some more stuff I need to work on, and I need to start doing some content, start recording content once again. I haven't recorded very many videos in the last few months. So I need to get started, and I've got a few ideas. It's just my ideas aren't as fresh and as inspired as they used to be because I've just simply gotten out of practice of looking for and at things that could be and would be great content because you know just I'm out of the swing of it. But yes, thank you, my homie Michael Roman. Have a great night to you too, my brother. And I will just close out with my usual be kind. Everyone is fighting their own battle. Great words said by Plato, I think, maybe. But anyway, yeah, everybody's fighting their own battle, and it's typically a battle within their own head. Well, it's always a battle in their own head. And they'll never say anything about it, never let on anything. just will continue fighting. And simplest, smallest, slightest gestures can make such a big difference. A smile, a casual hi or hello, something like that. Little small random acts of kindness, it can mean the world to somebody. It could even mean their life. So be nice to each other because you definitely deserve it. And, you already know what my parting comment is. As always remember and never forget it's not a trend, it's a lifestyle.